Hello, gamers! Monster here on TNFRG. Welcome back to Star Wars: The Old Republic as we continue our Sith Sorcerer, Sith Inquisitor story of Zerlik Opress. If you guys didn't see the last episode, we took out Darth Scotia, I believe his name was, and then we also talked to Kemval. All this wonderful good stuff. We got 5 new mail. But we are, I believe, done with Drummond Koss. Well, almost. But if you go back to Darth Scotia's former chambers, because Darth Zash, or Lord Zash, got in trouble.
There he is. It's Lord Zash's apprentice. Surely he knows.
You wouldn't tell us if he did.
Warpain's Brigan Iswis Buidan.
Still, it doesn't hurt to ask, does it?
Colonel, let it rest.
I will not let it rest. Everyone knows Lord Zash was at the party when Scotia was killed, and yet everyone knows she killed him. She somehow devised a way of being in 2 places at once. If I let it rest, we'll all be dead.
That's why I'll never tell her secrets.
Good idea. Don't tell him anything, apprentice.
But I must know. Please, you must tell me. How did Zash kill Darth Scotia?
Lord Zash is innocent.
Clearly he's not saying anything, Colonel. Let it rest.
Fine then, fine. But I'm warning you, Calaveras. Lord Zash is becoming too powerful too quickly. Since when has anyone in the history of the Sith committed a murder so brazenly, yet made it appear that she was somewhere else the entire time? It's enough to wake the Emperor, I tell you.
Oh. It's enough to wake the Emperor? Didn't the Revanite chick tell us that Emperor Revan to wake the... Is Zash a Revanite? Oh, I have to go back in here. Dude, I'm telling you this right now. This better not be the case. I'll kill her right now. I don't care.
Perfect timing, apprentice. I just met with that insufferable Thanaton, and I have good news.
Who is this Darth Thanaton?
Darth Thanaton sits just below the Dark Council in authority. He commands me, he commands you. Scotia was his little pet, but the other council members were more impressed with our little sleight of hand. You would have been proud of me. I went into a reprimand, but I emerged a Darth.
Do I get a promotion too?
For now, you remain my capable apprentice. However, a Darth can raise an apprentice to a Lord, so your prospects just improved. Remember the map you found on Korriban that pointed us to the power of Tulak Horde? The first piece of that artifact, that power, is here on Drummond Koss. This piece is in the deepest chamber of the Dark Temple. Scotia always hoarded the key to the chamber like a Hutt hoards his credits. Now I have Scotia's title, his chambers, his research, and his key. He always said I would enter the Dark Temple over his rusting corpse. However, I won't be the one to go into the Dark Temple. You will.
I always have to do your dirty work.
Daupain Aipain, Karahita Bawarp.
Before I went to Korriban to choose an apprentice, a furious apparition awakened in the Dark Temple, implacable in its anger, murdering all who trespassed on the innermost chamber. But I had a dream. An apprentice of low origin humbled himself before the apparition, pacifying it. That's why you and your peers were singled out.
I wouldn't put so much faith in dreams.
Dreams are when the Force speaks to us most loudly. I believe what I have foreseen. You must go into the temple and face the apparition. And when you do, I believe that your humility will be the key. Still, I want you to know, I'm not certain you're the one from my dream. I fear I may be sending you to your death.
I eat apparitions for dinner.
You have a wonderfully deranged mind, and you're right. Tulakhold's power awaits us both. We must not lose sight of this goal. Use this glyph to enter the innermost chamber of the Dark Temple. Humble yourself before the apparition, and bring back the piece of the artifact.
Sai galut saira, iswis us ulf bendan, ja atnam, in puidangarja.
Okay. Now remember, we have good old Kemval set for attacker now, no longer healer, which I don't know if that's the best idea, but we'll give it some challenge for sure. Yeah, we are going to a chamber of, what, Tulakhold? Or something at least closer to Tulakhold, something like that. I'll take the credits for now. I'm not going to worry about all that. Ooh. Oh, this is from Sandor. The Order of Revan will soon cease to be. Tardy Darkspanner was taken in secret and is being unburdened of her heresy to the Dark Council, even as we speak. An infiltrator is speaking to the Revanites in her place, laying the foundation for their eventual destruction. It is an old ruse, but a useful one. In time, the Revanite camp and so-called holy places will burn. Darth Charnas expresses a continued appreciation for your efforts. From Darkspanner's confessions, it seems the Revanites' influence had spread further than anticipated, reaching even beyond Roman costs. Now this pernicious rot will finally shrivel and die. May you continue to serve the Empire. Alright. Nah, I'm good, man.
Enjoy your stay.
It'll be a little while. Discovered Outpost Warden. Alright. Oh, there's a side quest, too. Mission Terminal. I do not feel like doing a heroic today. Thank you very much. Let's see what this guy has to offer.
I've sent 3 separate expeditions into the Dark Temple. Not one has returned. I can't say for sure what's going on, but people who go in there, they don't come back.
What makes you say that?
Sounds I heard coming out of that place would send a Rancor running, if it was smart enough to run. You can survive the Dark Temple. I beg you to do me, and more importantly, the Empire a favor. The expeditions I sent in were looking for specific data. I can spare the manpower, they were slaves mostly, but the data is essential.
What kind of data was it?
We were studying a recent increase in seismic activity in the area, including possible damage to the temple itself. The slaves from the expeditions were equipped with data pads to store the data they collected. Bring back those data pads. This information's vital to future construction on Drome and Kars. It's not glamorous, but will you help?
I wouldn't call it a challenge, but it seems straightforward.
Amazing. Fantastic. Your help is invaluable. I'll mark the location the expedition last signaled from on your map. It's the best I can do.
Oh boy.
At last, the Dark Council has answered my petitions and sent a fine young Sith to help secure the temple.
I'm not here to secure the temple.
Of course, I've been ignored again. How stupid of me. If you're here, however, you must have the authority to enter the Dark Temple. You could still save this planet.
You have my complete, undivided attention.
The Dark Temple is ancient, built during a previous incarnation of our empire. 1,000 years ago, our own emperor buried his enemies here. These enemies remain powerful, even in death, which is why the temple was sealed. But now, something terrible has happened.
Some idiot went and woke them up.
With the Emperor's attention elsewhere, a group of ambitious but ignorant Sith thought to gain power by raiding the temple. They didn't find the relics they sought. Instead, they awoke an ancient Sith Lord, Lord Calig, and their expedition plunged into madness.
If I go in, will I go mad too?
Not necessarily. Many of the troops sent in after were simply slaughtered. Because Lord Calig died by ambush, I believe he awakened unaware of his own death, and his expectations became reality for those around him. His power overwhelmed all inside the temple, and even now the workers plot wars against each other, believing themselves Sith Lords, and drawing terrible power from Calig himself.
Are there more dead Sith Lords in there?
Ah, you begin to see the crisis. There are still more ancient Sith Lords whose spirits lay dormant in the temple. If the ancient Sith Lords are woken by the violence within, they could overrun Drome and Kars.
Let's keep them napping.
I have studied all of the burial chambers within. Each was made with the same ancient design, one we can exploit. If you fuse the 500-kilogram hinges on each tomb door, even a violent assault should not be able to wake the ancients.
What exactly does this entail?
The team I sent in earlier was using a massive metal torch. Effective, but slow, I'm afraid. They did not make it far. The torch must be recovered, and the doors of the ancients sealed.
Oh my. Alright.
Do you require medical attention?
Sell that. I'll keep that for now. A Rubat crystal. Is that something I can use? Artifact fragment. Grade 1 artifact fragment. Can we just hitch a ride there?
Ready for departure.
No.
Enjoy your stay.
That's actually pretty good. All right. We're gonna zoom out as much as we can. Try not to provoke.
Timpo Swirpa.
Yeah, Chem Val. Wow. Requires Dark 1 or above. Dude, how do I get Dark 1 or above?
Paba, Fraugens in alama patay galakay in alama amaynay. Afgudan Heifst.
Ken Vouch is like, I'll take care of him. $35 of them? That's how many I have to take out? What's up, guys? How's it going?
Munan's kapar.
Just gonna keep doing that, and then Shakti. Here's Zurich. Let me seize this moment. Oh, really? So you want to play it, bro? Here we go. Hey, you.
Do you require medical attention?
Nope, I just require you to buy my junk.
Be
That's all.
well.
Sorry about that. That was my phone. Alright, let's go ahead and have some fun in here. So we have 3 quests. Search for the Lost Expedition. We'll do that first then. Then go over there, recover the plasma torch. Sounds good to me. Alright, Dorian.
Do you dare approach the great Nil Venerus, Lord of the Sith, Master of the Undying Darkness? Answer me. What insolence brings you to this place, slave?
I will not tell you again. I'm not a slave. I'm Sith.
What? You're not afraid of me? You aren't a mindless puppet like the rest of them? I don't understand.
I still have my senses, but someone here is out of his.
You're right. I was out of my senses. But not anymore. I was part of an expedition sent by the Empire to measure strange activity in the Dark Temple. But soon after we entered, we all became different people. I became the mighty Lord Venerus, and the others became my obedient followers and servants.
Could you try to explain things from the beginning?
We were gathering data for the Empire, and then we were all suddenly possessed. It's strange that you seem to be unaffected. In fact, it's strange to find you here at all. I thought the Imperials gave up sending people in here. What exactly are you doing here?
I was sent after your expedition.
So the Imperials haven't given up on getting their precious data, after all. This is lucky. You see, ever since I came to my senses, I've been worried that my followers will begin to doubt my leadership. I can't lose my power. I can't go back to being a slave. But maybe we can help each other.
You have my complete, undivided attention.
All I ask is that you find the symbols of Lord Venerous's power. They were looted from his tomb by the people possessed by Venerous's enemies. The symbols will help me reinforce my followers' belief in me, lock them in their dream.
It seems you've only left me the one option if I want that data.
Please, just think a while about my offer. Be careful. Venerous's old enemies will put up a good fight.
Oh my. This will be interesting. I'm starting to understand why, although it would be really cool, like during the Clone Wars and stuff, to have a Sith Order like there was a Jedi Order. I'm also understanding why they don't. Recover symbols of power. Do these guys have it? Recover symbols of power. Looters, eh? Alright, well.
Afgudan Heifst.
Yep, there's a symbol of power. Oh, I didn't even realize there was all people there. Another symbol of power. We're gonna take on this chick here.
Papagawan.
Or slow her, cause affliction. Don't have that thing yet. Yo, we can grab it on the way back. Let's just straight up fight this guy. That's awesome. Doesn't this last for 10 minutes? Don't we have something that lasts for like a long time? There we go. Ready for this? What's up, guys? It's just so pleasing to have your companions fight with you instead of constantly what's the word? Instead of constantly healing you. Would you have an experience boost right now? Yeah. Let's get that active while we're here. How's your meditation going? You thought. Well, I guess we're taking these guys by ourselves. Val. Thanks, buddy. Oh, Val, you need... Yes, Seeth, I think, does your companion, too. So that's good. Yes. Oh. So this thing is... Alright, bro. If Nihilus doesn't scare me in KOTOR 2... Val is just like chilling with the bodyguard. Excuse you? Do you mind? Oh, alright, well that kind of hurts.
Yes, I have been waiting for you. I felt your movements in the Force, and they stirred me from my nightmare. I am still too weak to leave, but I knew if I made myself enough of a nuisance, you would eventually come. The Sith throw flesh endlessly at what they cannot control, and here you are, blood of my blood. Here you are.
What are you talking about?
Ah, you don't know me. Has our family fallen so far that the son of my sons does not know the name of Calig, the name so long revered in the annals of the Sith?
You are my descendant. By how many generations I do not know. But know this, your strength in the Force has awakened me from my stupor.
What do you want?
When the weaklings of this planet trespassed my tomb, I rose, resuming my former life. This temple became my kingdom, and I was once more a lord of the Sith. But when you first grasped the hilt of your lightsaber, I knew my hour had come and gone, that your strength, not mine, would return our family to glory.
But I'm a former slave.
That is my shame. I was once one of the greatest lords of the Sith. If I had been wiser, I could have secured my family's greatness. But I let down my guard and was betrayed by a man called Tulak Hord, whom I trusted as a friend.
Places Amin's Waiheis fools. Gawantida seek from Tauhans.
Ha! Your master is dead, beast. You serve the child of Calig now. Flesh of my flesh, you should teach your servant to obey.
I knew I wasn't a slave. Ha! Shove that in that guy from Korriban's face. It's not your call.
I defeated him once. I can control him.
Such confidence. Such pride. In restoring our bloodline to glory, you must not make the same mistake. Treachery is the Sith's endless game. You must win it.
Don't worry about me.
Beware your master. Beware your apprentice. Never be taken by surprise. Do these things, and you will be unstoppable.
Will I?
But you have not come to see me. You have come for the artifact I managed to wrest from Tulak Horde before he died. Take the artifact, but be careful. I know not what it does. Only that betrayal follows it everywhere.
It wouldn't be worth taking otherwise.
Just keep your eyes open. I hunger for the day when our power will be restored. We will meet again.
Will we now? So I knew I wasn't a slave boy. I'm apparently a Sith boy. It's a holocron. It was a Jedi holocron. What?
Apprentice, do you have the artifact yet?
You wouldn't want to spoil the surprise now, would you?
Oh. You're teasing me, apprentice. Hurry back to Scotia's. I mean, my chambers. I have a surprise for you.
I love surprises.
Trust me, you'll love it. Now hurry back with the artifact. I can't wait.
Who says I'm giving it to you? Shouldn't she be Lord Zash? No, she's a Darth now. Yeah, that's right. She became a Darth. She was the Lord, now she's a Darth. Oh my. Hey. There it is. Loading George. Seal the first chamber. Oh. I forgot why we were given the torches. Or why we were being sent to get the torches. I have to seal the chambers. That shouldn't provoke them. Never mind. Come on. Not in the mood for your shenanigans. How many chambers were there? Were there only like 2? Are they all in here? Oh, I'll be perfectly fine if they're all in here. Well, guys, so one way of getting that place. Wow. Credits. What a wonderful thing. Heroic might, baby. Good job, Chemval. Chemval, whatever your name is. Good job. Let's go seal this other place. I hope it's not much more, because I just want to return to Darth Zash. Seal the third. Oh, you jerks. What, you're just gonna walk away and act like this does nothing to you?
Papagawan.
Do not hurt my friend Kemval. Who do you think you are? What a jerk.
Hello, stranger.
Ouch.
My internal chronometer tells me it has been exactly 963 years since this hologram was made. Have the Sith truly lived in fear of me for so long?
Who are you?
I am, or was, Kenneth a born Sith and follower of the Force. Like so many before me, I challenged the Emperor and was buried in this temple. Fortunately, I had just enough time to make this, an interactive image that would transmit my secrets to whomever was bold enough to find my tomb and unlock it.
Actually, I was trying to seal up this door for good.
Then it's true. The Sith still cower in fear of insignificant me. The way of the Sith lies in channeling Force through the use of powerful emotions. Fear is the chief of these. The Sith feed on palpable dread.
What's the secret, then?
It's a lie. Fear is a lie. Passion, a lie. Fear gives temporary power, and passion is easily manipulated. Real strength in the Force comes when one is no longer afraid. And one can purge fear when one stops grasping after power, after things, after life itself, and allows the Force to guide him. There is only the Force.
It's nothing like the Sith philosophy I've heard about.
Sith philosophy claims to break its followers' chains, but instead traps them in their own fear. What I learned only lives on through this image and its device. Yet I am one with the Force, eternal and at peace. Take them. Take my teachings to the Sith. They will find power there, but a different kind. Not of darkness, but light.
These heresies must be destroyed.
Then do so. Strike out against knowledge and see what comes of it. If you destroy these teachings, the light does not go out. Remember, fear is not the only way.
You're right. And I agree with you there. That's why, in my opinion, some of the best Sith in the Star Wars galaxy, in the Star Wars universe, do not use fear as their biggest power. Oh, man. So I know I was set in here.
My network of spies reports that you crushed my enemies underfoot and found the symbols of power I requested.
We have a deal. I expect you to honor it.
I had not forgotten. I, too, have been very busy. Here is the data my servants collected before the temple transformed them. Let the Empire make of it what they will.
Enjoy your empire, while it lasts.
Actually, that reminds me. There's one last itty-bitty little thing you can do. You see, power is useless without subjects. So, I'd be grateful, when you turn in the data, you'd encourage the Imperials to send more expeditions my way.
You're really every bit as conniving as the real thing, you know that?
Yes. I do think I've finally found my true calling. I can assure you, my gratitude if you send more slaves to be my followers will not be insubstantial.
This guy's a lunatic. You know what? Where are my abilities? General. Ah. There they are. That is why we go to those things. Sorry about that. Just less walking. And a loading screen. Usually there's not always a loading screen. Alright, you first. Give me good rewards or I kill you.
The only thing more powerful than the Dark Temple. Any luck getting that data?
Here's your data, as promised.
Hey, you actually came through. Can't say I was expecting that. Can't say it's not a relief. Now we can finally stop sending expeditions in there, wasting all those slaves who should be building monuments to the Empire.
Actually, I think data like this calls for more expeditions.
Had a look at it, did you? Well, it's not really my call to make. But I'll forward your recommendation to my superiors.
It's not a recommendation.
I'll make clear what you did for us. I think that'll carry a lot of weight. It's the best I can promise. Goodbye then, and thanks for the data. Your service to the Empire will not be forgotten.
No, it won't. I don't care which one, I'll sell it anyways. I don't even know what that is. People these days.
You're back. I hope you sealed the chambers of the ancients, Keleth Ur's chamber especially. I'm terrified to think what would happen if Keleth Ur and his crazed ideas were to re-emerge.
It was a hollow, but the message is destroyed.
Keleth Ur's secrets have been contained along with the other ancients. You have done well.
Goody, good. Nice, new armor. And we have even more mail. Alright, so this is from Lord Zash, or Darth Zash. Subject, tidying up. Apprentice. Consider yourself lucky I didn't ask for your help in clearing out Darth Scotia's chambers. The amount of sheer clutter in here is staggering. It will take me at least a week to sort everything out. I dare say this is one of the less glamorous aspects of seizing a rival's power base. There are plenty of treasures to be found here, however. Given your pivotal role in Scotia's demise, it's only fitting you receive some of the spoils. Enjoy. 467 credits. I'll take your head instead. Take that. Okay. Illustrious. But I'm not a subscriber. Oh, man. Good times. Let's go ahead and head back to Darth Zash. That should be it for Drone.
Ready for departure.
It really should, because the main story arc for the planet is over. You know, you guys pretty much didn't get to see that. I'm sorry. And think that's all the side quests. Oh man. I can't even imagine having to walk all of this in game. Like, man, that would stink. Alright, here we are. Bum, 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 bum. I wish that lasted so much more. Oh man. So Darth Zash. Hello.
Fantastic, apprentice. You're just in time for my surprise. Since you left for the Dark Temple, I've been reading and reading and reading. Scotia's chambers are a treasure trove of research. Now, who would have thought a man like that had such a curious intellect? It almost makes me regret that we had to kill him. But I digress. I trust you were successful in the Dark Temple?
Did you expect otherwise?
Of course not. But tell me, how did you manage to pacify the apparition?
The apparition seemed to think you'd betray me.
Then that ghost is an idiot. I am not so stupid. You are my most valued apprentice. Now, I've been studying Tulak Hord's artifacts closely for some time, and one glance at this one you've brought back confirms everything I've suspected. These artifacts will change everything, apprentice. You especially. They will make you more powerful than you could imagine. I have foreseen it.
Let me guess. You've been dreaming again.
Always and ever. This artifact is one of 5 that together describe a peculiar ritual used by the great Tulak Hord when he conquered the Drummond system. Until I have all the artifacts, I cannot understand the full nature of the ritual, but I have foreseen that you alone will wield the ritual's power. The artifacts are scattered across the galaxy, some hidden by Tulak Hord himself, and some wrenched from his hands by betrayers. Documents and Scotia's effects point to Balmora and Nar Shaddaa, but I will need to do more research to locate the other 2.
Seems I'm always stuck serving others.
Nonsense. You are doing this for yourself, apprentice. I have foreseen the power you will gain. But first, I believe I mentioned a surprise earlier. If you're going to find these artifacts, you'll need a ship, and so I have ordered you one. All you need to do is pick it up.
About time I got something for all my hard work.
Yes, you've earned it. You'll find your ship at the spaceport. Then the galaxy is yours to explore. Don't forget to contact me when you reach each planet for more information on the artifacts' locations. Good luck and good hunting.
Ababarna habens, Glaubena, ni in usakwai, usiterens apipao.
Alright. After this has mods on it. Ew, it's yellow. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Alright, so off to the Sith Inquisitor hangar bay. You know, though, just looking at this, good old Drummond Koss. Hi, Val. Alright, guys. This is where I'm going to be ending it off, though. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, and if I could speak, if you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that notification bell so you are notified whenever I upload another video. Other than that, guys, this has been Star Wars: Old Republic. It will be continuing on later. Have an awesome, God-blessed day.